My best friend, mom and dad was like my second family. Miss Sandra Howard. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Greg Howard. You feel me? Just on racist white folks I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But nah, though, man. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. We done talking about that. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. Jay with the Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like bees, and make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy, Jay, is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? But we got Georgia, man. Georgia K, man. Like, honestly, for me, bro, I want to see Georgia again, bro. Yeah, out of any team, I need that get back. You know what I'm saying? It's 1-1. It's only right that we get some get back. It's 1-1. That left a bad taste in my mouth, man. The sons that we own, the puppies that we own came and put pain. You know what I mean? 28-7. For me, I feel like it was on Trash Simpson. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. Like when it come to Georgia, you could say this excuse and everything. I promise you, we had a quarterback, we would have beat the brakes off you. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just honestly. Trash Simpson, I'm telling y'all, missed so many open reads. Y'all was just sending them blitz. He was just trash that game. But bro, I ain't gonna lie. Offense was getting clamped up. Your offense was getting clamped up. Got a block punt, had to go for it on 4th and 2. We gave you 14 points. So I just feel like that's never gonna happen again. Like, you got lucky. At 28-7, you got lucky. But if anything, I promise you, I would like to see y'all again. You know what I mean? Just to prove that we're a better team. Just to prove it, bro. Like, I know we're a better team. I know if Ty Simpson performs how he did the first game, you're done. 28-7 is lucky. Yes. 28-7 is lucky. You're not going to get a block punt the next time that's going to put you on the yard line. You're not going to get that. Ty Simpson most likely won't throw an interception to give you field position. We won't go for it on the 4th and 2 to give you field position again. The things that happened in that game just never happened. So, yeah, that was lucky. That was lucky. Like, your offense wasn't driving the ball down the field and getting yardage. You weren't doing that. Who was giving you field position? It's like the Oklahoma game. So, yeah, 28-7, luck to me. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. You 2-7 against us, bro. 2-10. So, that was the first time y'all ever beat us in a national championship. You feel me? So, not national, but SEC championship. So, it's cool. About time. But I promise you, this is one team that I want to see. Just to prove that we still they daddy. You know what I mean? I told you, they won that game, bro, and they haven't beat us in forever. So they won that game. Now they starting to feel themselves. It hurts me. You know, I think they forgot that we the team that broke that streak in Athens. I think they forgot what happened. You know what I'm saying? That we broke that streak. I think they forgot it's 1-1. So heavy about that 28-7. But, you know, like I said, they ain't beat us in a long time. Especially by that large margin. So I think they forgot what happened in Athens. So I think we got to show them again. You know what I'm saying? Who daddy is. Son got one win, bro. They start talking crazy. So we got to show them again who daddy is. You feel me? But anyways, you say I don't want to see you stop with the fake confidence, bro. Hey, bro, it's not like me and you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, gang, I grew up beating y'all. We grew up beating y'all. All I see is straight beat downs from y'all. That's all I've seen. So it's not fake confidence. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Ty Simpson, the reason we lost. Point blank, period. You got have a half decent quarterback, you losing. You know what I'm saying? Your offense, BJ. You know what I'm saying? Your offense, BJ gang. Screen route. You was getting clamped up. If Ty Simpson performs he ain't got to have a perfect game. If he performs decent, you lose. That's simple. That freaking easy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I definitely want to see Georgia again. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm never going to do is act like the Georgia ain't the good team. You know what I'm saying? Georgia's a good team. They're just not better than us. I just feel like that was a fluke win. But Georgia's a good team. They're one of the opps I would give credit to. Georgia is similar to Big Brother in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Georgia plays comp. Georgia not a team that I can't say that don't play. Georgia's just like us. So I give respect to Georgia. Georgia probably the only op I'll give respect to. You know what I'm saying? And the Smeagol's. Shout out to I give respect to the Smeagol's. But I can't say nothing about Georgia because Georgia actually played comp. Georgia is battle tested. You know what I'm saying? They're battle tested, bro. They're just like us. They're literally just like us. They're copy and paste. So this is one team I can't say nothing about. You feel me? I can't say nothing about Georgia, bro. They seen everything, just like we've seen everything. They played against everybody, just like we played against everybody. So I give respect to Georgia. Georgia's actually a good team. I'm not going to sit up here and act like they're not a good team. They're a good team. You know what I'm saying? You're just not better than us. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to get y'all to understand. I give you props, all right? I give you props. You're a good team. Just not better than us. And I just want to face you again just to prove you're not better than us. But I'll say Georgia's a good team, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Sugar Bowl, baby.
Georgia's a good team. I'm not gonna lie.
Miss 8 Eastern, ESPN in NOLA.
I give Georgia their credit. They're a good team. They just
wait for this. It's a rematch now.
They just can't beat us. Like, and that's the reality. Without us, Georgia wins like Georgia has like a least in reality. Without us beating their head and stomping their head and beating them right up like they stole something. Without us busting their head open, Georgia got at least 7, bro. Got at least 7 on that ring. Nobody can stop Georgia but us. We've been stopping them. We stop them. You know what I'm saying? We're the stopper. Everybody else, they beat down, bro. That's the reality. That's been the reality. Everybody else gets beat down. It'd be funny. Everybody gets beat down by them. We're your savior. So when it comes to everybody that want to talk about Alabama, just know we save you from them. You know what I'm saying? Just know we save you from them. Because if it wasn't for us, they beat all your heads in. You just see how it did you see how they did this season? Beat all your heads in like you stole something. We had to come in Athens and save the day again. We gonna save the day. We're gonna save the day, but dang, we can't get no help out this mother effer. You know what I'm saying? It's all can we get some help out this mother effer? Shoot, man. Why we always gotta be the one to beat these mother effers, man? Can you beat them? Old Piss, beat them. Tennessee beat them. Somebody else beat these mother effers. Why we always got to beat these puppies?
I don't know if y'all heard. Everyone and their mom was talking about this being a rematch now, so we're going to do our part.
Yeah, they lost to Notre Dame, bro. I mean, they were injured, though, gang. I'm not going to lie to you, gang. Notre Dame definitely ain't going to beat Georgia. They were injured. I'm not going to lie. You know, that was a lucky win. You want to talk about luck? That was luck. You ain't beating Georgia, gang. And let me go and say this another thing. Notre Dame fans, shut the freak up. You know what I'm saying? You said next man up. Shut the freak up with that junk. I'm not going to lie. All the next man up junk. I'm tired of seeing that. Hey, look, starters matter. Shut the freak up. We're going to just shut up. Starters matter. Shut up. All the next man junk up. We're not saying that no more. I used to say that. We're done. Next man up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shut the freak up. Starters matter. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the next man up there. Shut the freak up. That don't matter no more. Shut up. We're done. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, like I said, bro, Notre Dame, bro. Notre Dame fans, shut the freak up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get back into this Ole Miss. Obama on one tonight, but Jay won one tonight. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get to this Ole Miss and Old Piss and Georgia reaction. But, bro, Notre Dame, shut the freak up. We're tired of hearing your dang mouth. Notre Dame fans keep talking over, oh, we should have been in the playoffs, bro. Bro, shut up, bro. You crying too much, gang. Ain't gonna lie. Bro, we got snubbed before. FSU got snubbed before. Everybody got snubbed, bro. You think you the only team that felt snubbed before? We felt snubbed after Kansas State beat TCU. We felt like we should have been in when Georgia went on to beat TCU, put straight belt to booty. We feel like we should have been in the playoffs, but we crying like y'all? Bro, shut the freak up, bro. You pissing me the freak off. I'm tired of you Notre Dame. I'm starting not to like you, gang. I'm tired of you Notre Dame fans keep talking about how they push me in the playoff. Bro, shut up, gang.
Was played in Athens.
Making me tight, G.
Georgia 43.
Notre Dame fan keep crying like they're the only team in history to get snubbed, bro. FSU got snubbed. Bro, FSU went undefeated. And they make it. It ain't cry like y'all. Dang, what? Them boys went undefeated and they make it. They ain't cry like they made some noise. They deserve to make noise. They undefeated, gang. But you crying more than the team that got snubbed that was undefeated, bro. Shut up, gang.
And Kiffin was on the sideline. Y'all, to be real, I don't really care that much that he's not for this game.
Dang, bro.
For Ole Miss, the question is,
motherfuckers cry too much, bro.
Does it give you a little bit of extra?
Care about you, gang?
Real or not, does galvanized Ole Miss?
You don't deserve nothing.
Because I think with you being so close last time, I kind of need some extra emotional juice. I don't think Georgia got worse since you played them. So do you have something unquantifiable to will you forward in this game without Lane Kiffin on your
shut the freak up. All that Jordan Travis got injured. You still should have been in there. I don't care what nobody say.
Him not being on your sideline might just be that. Now,
shut
for
up.
Georgia, you're kind of in a deja vu mode here, babe. Same game you played a year ago in the college football playoff. Same situation.
I ain't gonna lie. Old Piss gave y'all hell, though. I don't know. I got Georgia beating Old Piss, but it ain't finna be all Old Piss, bro. Old Piss gonna give y'all hell. I don't want Georgia fans to come in here thinking they finna run through. It's gonna go down to the wire, my boy. Old Piss gave y'all hell. Lucky you got that win. Know what I'm saying? So Old Piss gave y'all hell, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Don't come here and think you finna, nah.
Ways, off a bye.
Said we gonna beat Georgia?
Gunnar Stockton started the Sugar Bowl for you a year ago. Does Kirby take that failing from last year against a good Notre Dame team and maybe, just maybe, they get off to a quicker start in this game? Now, a quicker start defensively, you would love, absolutely love, if you're a Bulldog fan. We'll get to that in a second. Before we do, make sure you're subscribed. This is from a full show. If you're watching the full show on YouTube, we appreciate you for that. But a lot of y'all understand now, you're watching these things in one-off clips, in the 8 to 15-minute video, whatever this is. Make sure you're subscribed so you get all the content when it comes to the college football playoff or just college football in general.
Just ready for January 1st, man. I'm just
now they pay us to talk about.
Didn't get here any faster. Man. I'm just ready for playoffs.
Defensively here for Georgia. Here's my question:
Freak, man.
Did they crack the code at the end of the first game they played with Ole Miss? Now, Ole Miss had 8 drives.
I'm sorry. This kind of stood out to me in the what's the name? Jit. So, Flux Pool, you're from Florida going for Georgia? I don't know. It kind of stood out to me when you said that. Jit. So, Jit. So, you're from Florida going from Georgia. You say you're from South Georgia. So, why are you saying Jit? I mean, why you saying Jit? You feel me? Visit Florida a lot, but I'm from Georgia. I think we got a liar. I ain't never said Jit. Think I'm going to say Jit? And I ain't from Florida? When y'all ever heard me say Jit? That ain't what I say. That ain't my lingos. I don't say nothing that ain't my lingos. You say I'm from Bama? Yeah, I'm from Bama, bro. Born and raised from Bama, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying Jit. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Jits, though. You feel me? Everybody know where I'm from. Yeah. It ain't a secret where I'm from. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Born and raised, bro. Yeah, I'm not a person that just... I'm a person that moved to Georgia at an older age. I actually was born and raised in Alabama. I was raised there. I wasn't just born. I was raised there, right? You don't hear me saying Jits, though, right?
In this game. Scored on the first 5, but in the fourth quarter, Ole Miss had 3 drives. Then it scored.
I think we got a Florida native here.
2 punts and a turnover on downs to seal the deal.
Trying to act like he's from Georgia.
Now, why is that? Second Brian Windhorst reference of the show. Shout out to Windy. Not because he knows, because it's a hilarious meme. But why is that? To me, when I go back and watch that thing, Georgia, the first few drives when they were getting gashed and when they gave up those 5 touchdowns,
they were getting punished.
It was because those corners were giving the Ole Miss receiver room, quite frankly, so much cushion. And if you give Ole Miss cushion, they're going to take it. They're going to take it, and they're going to eat it up, and they're going to go do something with it after the catch. They're one of the best, I think, yards after catch teams in America by nature, what my eyes tell me.
It's going to be a good game, bro. It's going to be a good game.
After the catch in this game the first time they played. But then
definitely watch it.
You know what? We're not going to spot you 5 to 7 yards before we even snap the ball. We're going to go get in your grill a little bit, and if we get beat, so be it, but it's not because we surrendered some space. And wouldn't you know it then, Ole Miss as an offense continued to sputter. So I'll be shocked now if we don't see Georgia come out with a similar game plan in the first quarter as they had in the fourth quarter, because it worked.
Hey, I'm telling you, but Georgia, bro, Ole Miss finna come out playing so hard, but I don't know, man. I think they probably lose, man. I mean, y'all was losing 35-25 with these cats. Came back, but playoffs is different, bro. You just get that extra boost. Extra boost, man. Like, it's different, bro. So it's just this old piss. This is one game I'm be looking forward to right here. No, it's one game that I'm gonna watch. I told y'all I'm watching every game. I said don't even look for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even look for reviews. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is one game I'm looking forward to. I feel like it's a very evenly matched, man. You know what I'm saying? But and everybody talking about this they ain't got Lane Kiffin. It go back to what I was saying. Coaches mean nothing, bro. I'm telling you, coaches is so overhyped. It don't make sense, bro. So overhyped. They're not overhyped, though. I feel like coaches matter when it comes to things off of the field, for surely only. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have good recruiters. You have to build a good staff around you. So we got to give coaches do matter when it comes to off the field. Like getting recruits, getting a good offensive coordinator, good defensive coordinator. So coaches do. I feel like it's like a man, you know, getting good recruits. So you got to recruit players. So that right there does matter a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, when they get on that field, none of that really matters anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's up to the players, bro. Really is, man. So it's like Lane Kiffin, he done what he done, you know, but I don't know, man. It's just up to the players. It's like I said, it's like the players just matter more. The coach can execute, he can draw plays, he can say that, but it's up to the player to execute them plays, bro. And what if them plays don't work? Then you gotta, find another way to get open. A lot of times plays don't work that offensive coordinators draw up. And they be having to check on the line. Check. That's why you see the quarterbacks going up to the line. That's audibles. They're audible. They got to play, but that play ain't looking right, coach. I'm reading his defense. That play don't look right, so we got to audible. Hey, check. That's on the players, bro. Players got to do all them audibles and checking, reading defenses on all that, man. Bro, it's really on the players, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, it just feel like coaches get way more praise than they deserve. And like I said, it's just somebody that played the game. When I was on the football field, my man, Coach Boone, Coach Phillip, didn't matter. They didn't. All I did when I get to the sideline, hey, do this, do that. All they was doing was giving me motivation, yelling down, getting down my neck. But when I got on that football field, man, Coach Phillip and Coach Boone ain't mean a dang thing. It was all about us 11 players on the field, bro.
The question then becomes, can you execute?
That's what it's going to be. It's not going to be about Kirby Smart. It ain't going to be about Pete Golden. It's going to be about who wanted more on that field. Do old piss players want it more? Or do the Georgia puppies want it more? That's what it's going to be about.
That level. Because you can play up in someone's grill, but understand Trinidad Chambliss, he's got the juice as well. And he is, I think, a different player since the first time y'all played each other. I mean, Trinidad Chambliss and his
How long I've been live streaming chat?
6 starts since the last time y'all played. Does he have the driver out there working a little bit? We'll talk about him more in a second. But if Georgia just has cracked the code when it comes to the Ole Miss offense, like, this game is going to end up being pretty boring, and Georgia's going to cover that 7 points that BetMGM is currently assigning to Georgia as the favorite in this game. Now, let's just be honest about this thing. I value honesty above all else in this space. Everyone talks about, people are in it for clicks and headlines and sound bites. Like, that's not us. We just try to keep it as honest with you as humanly possible. Honesty hour. Ole Miss's run defense makes me super nervous, man. Makes me nervous. Seeing Tulane have a back go for 5.5 yards a carry doesn't alleviate that for me. Going back to the first time these teams played, Georgia, as a team, 49 carries, 220 yards. We're going to break the rest of the game down, but y'all, if Georgia has that stat line again, it may not matter what else happens in this game. Like, that's the Jenga block that you pull out that causes the Ole Miss winning this football game script to absolutely just crumble and crumble quick, fast, and in a hurry. 38 minutes time possession for the Dogs last time they played. That cannot be the same situation for Pete Golding and the boys going into the Sugar Bowl. So how much has Trinidad Chambliss truly grown? I mentioned 6 starts since then, but the reason why he's so important outside of him being the freaking quarterback, when it comes to the flow of this game, Ole Miss wants to have a boxing match with Georgia. They want to throw haymakers, eat a couple haymakers, go back and forth, exchange blows, and then go to the corner and reset and then come back out the next round and do the exact same thing. That's a game that Ole Miss could win. If Ole Miss has got the haymaker working and Trinidad Chambliss has the driver out and is able to create off script and is able to do something to design quarterback run game, and Georgia's having trouble with that and they're scoring points, okay, now here we go, boys. Finish what you started that first time when you were up 9 in the fourth quarter against Georgia. Here we go. However, Georgia, they want to wrestle with you. They want to get you on the ground, force you to submit. I mentioned the running game. I mentioned the time of possession. Ole Miss is not built to do that. So in addition to all this now, you probably need some Keywan Lacey to show up. I don't think he has an output of 31 yards like he did the first time, and you win the game. Didn't win the game the first time, but needless to say, he's got to be involved in a massive.
You keep talking about the first time, bro. That's one thing you keep saying. The first time. And, bro, playoffs is completely different, bro. You get a team, you get everybody's best, bro. Ain't the first time, bro. Ain't the first time. Adjustments can be made. Hard to beat a team twice, bro. Hard to beat a team twice in the season. Very difficult. This ain't regular season no more, bro. It don't matter what they did in the regular season. It don't matter. Just know you finna get these boys' best. Just know. You finna get their best. They're gonna come out guns blazing, bro. It's not gonna be the same old piss team that you see in regular season. I promise you that. Promise you, again.
in this spot. As we get closer to this game now, you assume we'll get more information on his health. But as of right now, I mean, a few sleeps removed from this college football playoff game for Ole Miss. Pete Golding is saying it's a shoulder bruise of sorts, and we'll trust him and expect Kejuan Lacey, as of right now, to be a factor in the football game. Does Georgia, though, have new answers offensively? Because to make no mistake now, Mike Bobo was in his bag that first time they played. You go back and watch it. We got Ole Miss in their secondary just lost in the sauce. I'm not saying Ole Miss is the defense's, 1985 Bears, but I mean, Pete Golding got promoted to be the head coach at Ole Miss for a reason, I believe. I think he's one of the better defensive minds. And so I promise you, Pete Golding also went back and watched the tape, much to the chagrin of the Bulldog faithful. How much deeper is that bag for Mike Bobo? Because if we're just going to go ahead and assume that everything you had in the first game is no longer going to be advantage for you in the second game when it comes to route concepts and misdirection and things that you showed that maybe you can't carry yet again and have the same success with, does Mike Bobo have another pitch in the bag? Another thing to pull out that gives this Ole Miss defense some confusion. Because make no mistake, they were confused now. Big reason why Lawson Lucky had a day and a half at the office with 3 touchdowns and let everybody know about it. Like the hat-trick Selly, that was pretty sick, but neither here nor there. And I also have to ask this question, and I'm watching this. Can Gunnar Stockton boss up yet again? As much as Mike Bobo called a game and a half for the Bulldog offense, there were a couple of plays where you're like, hey, that's a competitive play that it just goes to the better football player. Like, Ole Miss has got you dead in the water here, Gunnar Stockton. You got to make a play to go win. And time after time, according to Kirby Smart, Gunnar Stockton, in fact, did that, most notably on his touchdown run that ended up gashing the Ole Miss defense. They had a player there for the pitch, or not for the pitch, for the dive, for his outlet and for him, and he just made a miss, read it correctly, and got in the end zone. So does Gunnar Stockton once again boss up when Ole Miss does have their number offensively? Remains to be seen. So, again, I think the Lane Kiffin stuff is overdone. I really do. If Lane Kiffin was playing in this game, if he's playing in this game, I have a different feel on this thing, to be real with y'all. If Lane Kiffin was coaching in this game, I would still feel the same way. It's not about Ole Miss to me. It's about the trend of Georgia. I picked them on the national championship when this whole thing started. I have seen nothing that would cause me to deter from that pick. I think that Kirby with a mulligan, with the same exact circumstances and the same exact building they lost last year to finish their season, I think that's dangerous. I think Georgia wins. I think Georgia covers. I think the Dogs get it done in the Sugar Bowl. Final score 38-27, and Kirby and the guys
38-27
to the next round of the college football.
I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it a bees.